Right, YouTube. Well, here's the bug out bags, the bug out system. Everything I need for 3 days plus, if at a bug out location or wild camping in the UK. You've seen the main, well, the bottom part of the bag today, around the waist and the pouches. Various bits I need for a day really, while out on the bike, and maybe out for a few hours with the radio. And then for overnight stays, planned, or obviously bugging out, or anything wild camping or stuff camping, take the main part of the bag. That's it. You can see I've got manoeuvrability. No point taking a massive bag, you'll fall over, spread out the weight, you can carry more or I can carry less with a better system than just all on your back. In the top part of the bag, the main part of the bag, the side pouches, one contains a tent and the other contains sleeping bags. So I don't actually need the pouches. If I need to move quicker, I can dump the side pouches. I don't need a tent because I've got a basher in the pouches on my waist. I don't need a sleeping bag because I've got a bivy bag in the main bag. You know, if push comes to shove, a bivy bag in front of the fire under a basher is better than nothing. So that I do have options. The kit's versatile, the way it's set out. Again, if I do have to drop my main part of the bag, if I have to run for some reason, there's enough on my belt to get me going, get me through a night. I definitely get through a night easily, comfortably, with what's in the pouches around my waist. The main part of the bag without the pouches would make it more comfortable, obviously with food, more water, water purifying kit, some lights, sewing kits and so on. And of course with the side pouches, the sleeping bag and the tent, it'll be quite a comfortable night really at any location. So there's the Bergen, short back Bergen. The front compartment, mess tin full of food, Polish Lavu TP, 2 ponchos make a TP, sleeping bag, other stuff for sleeping, there's a mosquito in there, and this part of the bag, I can't remember, I've got 2 BCB bottles full of water filtration system, BCB cup set with a pot obviously to do more cooking, knife, folding saw, pretty much everything I need for an overnight in the woods. So that's that really. Again, if the pockets come off, I don't need these pockets on the side, just what's in this bag will do. So I can dump the pockets. If I still need to move quicker, I can dump the entire bag. Because the bag is definitely 3 days comfortably, 3 days plus. But overnight emergency would be what I'm wearing now. As you saw from the video earlier, ground sheet, basher, stoves, water, first aid kit. There's extra clothing in the main part of the bug out bag. But again, for an emergency overnighter, I don't need extra clothing. What I'm wearing will do in front of a fire. But obviously, if I am capable of taking the main part of the bug out bag, I will. Simple construction, simple layout, simple items, no high-tech gadgets, nothing that cost a fortune, and anything that can be lost or broken can be replaced with something else. Plenty of options in here. Again, sleeping bag, if I do want to dump the side pouch, lose the sleeping bag, I've got a bivy bag in here. If I want to lose the tent, quite a heavy Polish tent, I could lose that. and I can sleep under a basher. Food, I'd rather not do without, but if I dump out this whole bag, it's not a problem. You can go overnight without food, but obviously if I am bugging out for more than an overnight, this bag would be necessary. This bag cannot sustain itself without that bag. Obviously because all the fire kit and stoves are in there, and there's none in there because it's spread over, well, I'd say 2 bags. That section and this bag work together, but that on its own works by itself, but that will not work by itself. This bag needs that bag, where this bag here can operate by itself. Hopefully that explains everything. Any questions, please ask. In the top, I got a fleece, so when I get to camp, I can pretty much take off the jacket. It'll be all wet for sweat. I can keep my layers on by putting this fleece on. I've got a jumper inside. Thermal socks for overnight, keep me nice and warm. Oh, I'll go through the stuff in another video, but I've gone through it before. It's pretty much the same stuff I used to carry, just in new bags. And of course I've added the sleeping bag and the tent where they didn't fit on or in my old bag. And because I can carry them now, I will. But again, if I have to dump them, I can. This one just unzips, and this one just unclips. Dump pouches, rocket pouches. Right, thanks for watching. That's my bug out system. 72 hours plus, stroke, day bag, stroke, overnight bag. Options, don't limit yourself with single use items. Make sure you've got plenty of options.